Well, talking about Brazil, really the ultimate World Cup team. And if you look at the group stage this time around, they have Switzerland and Serbia in their group, as they did in the last World Cup. How about their prospects on this occasion?
Well, I would say this is a dangerous group for them. You mentioned those three teams. Of course, they should go through. But are they a great side or just a good one? Let's hope they're a great side.
Shaqiri. Ball with Danilo. Rafinha. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. Well, who would be a defender when the responsibility is one of trying to shackle Neymar?
Well, for me, Derek, his greatest attribute is his ability to combine with teammates, particularly in tight areas, in and around the box, clever little 1-2s, little passes round the corner. He's the player that could be key to breaking down this defence.
Lucas Paqueta. Here's Rafinha. Neymar. And reading it absolutely superbly. Can he put it away? There it is! The opening goal of this match. And what a start they've made.
Well, let's see this again. He tries to run out with the ball. He has the ball taken off of him. He's made the wrong decision, and suddenly the ball's in the back of the net. Terrible defending.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Steffen. Steffen. Embolo. Can he take the chance? And that is defending of the highest order. Vinicius Junior. Here is Fred. Neymar. Fluency of movement. Now just the tackle that was needed. Shaqiri. Chance to play it in. Embolo. Real chance. Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out any sign of danger. Granit Xhaka. Shaqiri. There wasn't much in that offside decision. Could have been in business. Neymar. Well, successfully cut out. Steffen. It's with Widmer. They've given it away. Sylvain Widmer. Remo Freuler. Steffen. And now Shaqiri. Great block from Thiago Silva. Fred. Firing it towards goal. Making sure it didn't get past him. I think the referee was spot on there. A free kick in the end after he had attempted to play advantage. Manuel Akanji. Granit Xhaka. Vargas. Now what can they do from here? Xhaka. Can he convert? Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Fred. And Neymar with teammates to help him. Opportunity here. That is a tackle and a half. Manuel Akanji. Moving it forward. But nothing comes of it. Rafinha. And using his strength to shield the ball. Shaqiri. Embolo. Here is Fred. Casemiro. Danilo. Rafinha. Now Casemiro. Just looking for the right moment for that final pass. Can he put it away? Remo Freuler. Vargas. Here's Rafinha. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Defenders need to cover. Well, it fizzled out. And there it is! But hang on, the flag has gone up, and it's not going to count.
Well, it was a close call, but he is just offside. Good finish, mind you.
Vargas. Xhaka. Really important piece of last-ditch defending. Alexandro is with Vinicius Junior. Well, they're quite content to knock it around inside their own half. Thiago Silva. Here's Marquinhos. Neymar. Oh, stylish ball. What can they do now? And it might be. There it is. 2 to the good now, and that gives them a buffer.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
2-0 now, and back underway. Shaqiri. Sylvain Widmer. Akanji has it. Nico Elvedi. Xherdan Shaqiri has it. Could pull one back here. And the challenge, crisp and clean. He's in behind. The importance of that tackle cannot be overstated. Well, just the tackle that was needed. Potential danger here. Opportunity it is. And he thwarted the attack with a masterful tackle. Casemiro. Neymar. Paqueta. Well, it looked as though they might be in just for a second or two. Remo Freuler. And that was a very fine read. Steffen. Freuler in possession. Really good interception. Might be able to get in behind the defence. And a very good challenge. Shaqiri. Sumptuous pass from Neymar. Being egged on by the crowd. The danger not over. A goal! And it seems they're truly cruising to victory here.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
So the action continues, and it's been a thorough masterclass from Brazil so far. You do sense it's a question of how many. Lucas Paqueta.
Well, there it is. Brazil have controlled the possession and as a result have dominated the game. Some of their passing movements have been a joy to watch, and I don't think anything's going to change that.
Yes, who knows? Maybe another opportunity in the works for them. Paqueta. Can he find the angle? Well, it's gone out of play under real duress. Neymar. Here's Rafinha. Danilo. On to Paqueta. Chance to finish. And with that, they've thwarted the opportunity. Sylvain Widmer. Granit Xhaka. Embolo. Vargas. Did well to win the ball back. Neymar. Well, it could be on for him here. Couldn't quite hang on. And that's a corner. Delivering it and clearing it away. Granit Xhaka. Xherdan Shaqiri has it. Steffen. Decided to come in from the flank. There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? Neymar. Brazil moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Well, it came to nothing in the end. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Shaqiri. Ball with Danilo. Neymar. He's going forward well here. A wonderful intervention. Breel Embolo. Here's Rafinha. Danilo. Mastery of the passing game. Well, possibilities in the centre. It's a corner. Favouring the short one. Marquinhos. And here's Fred. It should be. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline. Remo Freuler. Determined defending. Danilo. Now with Paqueta. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Vinicius. Well, a promising-looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. Vargas. Shaqiri. And still danger here. Well, they survived the attack. Not the best of passes, was it? It'll be a throw. Well, that's a completely wasted throw-in. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Will they profit from this situation? Paqueta. Here's Vinicius Junior. That's excellent defending following the cross. Steffen. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Manuel Akanji. Embolo. Well, couldn't keep it. Remo Freuler. Steffen. Now with Shaqiri. And ready to strike. And he thwarted the attack with a masterful tackle. Now can they counter clinically? Vinicius. Just the challenge that was required. Well, the electronic board lets the fans know. 3 minutes of stoppage time. It might be. And the challenge, crisp and clean. Alexandro. Fred with it. Oh, great defending. Under pressure, doesn't seem to be bothering him. How can he take them on and beat them? A glorious chance. Defensive excellence there. And he's fired over the corner. Not really the ideal clearance. Embolo, chance here. Well, flinging himself at the ball. Can someone get on the end of this? Brilliantly blocked. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Well, we know what Casemiro can do out there on the pitch. Trying to stop him is no easy task, is it?
Yeah, he's done everything you want from a midfield player. He's wriggled out of tight situations, he's played a lot of forward passes, and he's also defended well. He's a...
Resume match selected.
So back underway here into the second half. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? Paqueta. Firing it towards goal. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, here we can see it again, and it's all about the pace of the passing. One touch, slick movement, and then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good finish.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Granit Xhaka. Now with Elvedi. It's with Vidmer. Stefan. Very quick thinking there. Can he find the right pass? Mbano. Well, he really read that brilliantly. And a goalkeeper in great form.
And he's just pulled off an absolutely stunning save there. That is brilliant.
Playing it in. Still not clear. Really good high press. Granit Xhaka. Neymar. A really effective shielding under pressure. But just like that, possession changes hands. That's the kind of shielding play you expect from him. Oh, good-looking run. Mbano. And this time it's in! Fabulous goal! And just look at the celebrations.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
Goal for Switzerland.
Vinicius Junior. On to Paqueta. Return to Paqueta. Vinicius Junior. Now with Paqueta. Well, showing excellent judgment to intercept. Real chance. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, let's take another look, and you have to say the defending is so poor. That's far too easy. The keeper had no chance there.
Vargas. Shaqiri, using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Can he make it count? And that is defending of the highest order. Breel Embolo. Well, strong play here. Lucas Paqueta. And Neymar. A really top-notch piece of defending. Shaqiri. Stefan. It's with Vinicius Junior. And he favours the inside route. Well, it might still work out for them. And a fantastic diving save. And over comes the corner. Well, it still could be dangerous. Vinicius Junior. Return to Paqueta. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Well, here it is again, and what a perfect cross into the box this is. Just inviting someone to attack it, and it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
He's protecting it well. Sylvain Widmer. Freuler in possession. Granit Xhaka. Vargas. Oh, fancy footwork. Surely. And begging to be put away. And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
Well, what an extraordinary scoreline. Does this game have more goals in it? Fred. Is with Vinicius Junior. Paqueta. And back with Vinicius. On to Paqueta. Is this the moment? Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of their performance.
Well, here it is again. It was a good finish, but the keeper has to do better at his near post. He was beaten far too easily on that occasion.
.30 minutes left for play. Granit Xhaka. Vargas. And now it's with Embolo. Embolo. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. Casemiro. Danilo. Now Casemiro. Fine sequence of passes. Marquinhos. Neymar. That's useful play. Well, he really read that brilliantly. Manuel Akanji. Xhaka with it. Shaqiri. And a poor ball. Paqueta. Neymar. Xherdan Shaqiri has it. Shaqiri. Can he finish this? Great reflex action.
Well, that should have been a goal. Mind you, it's a brilliant save.
Now sending it in. And just the header that was required. The goal they were in search of.
Well, here it is again, and you have to say it's the perfect delivery into the danger area, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
Casemiro. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. Vinicius Junior. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. Neymar. Here is Fred. Vinicius. And snuffing out the danger. In position here to protect the ball. Stefan. Well, shielding the ball admirably. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. Fred. And Neymar. Shaqiri. And on to Xhaka. Really good interception. Casemiro. Now with Paqueta. Return to Paqueta. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Can they hit on the break? He's using his strength to good effect. And into the last 20 minutes. Neymar. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. Strong play here. Shaqiri. Freuler in possession. Beautifully weighted ball. In below. Well, a poor effort when all was said and done, and simple for the keeper.
Well, he's made a real mess of that, hasn't he? What a chance that was.
Rafinha. And using his strength to shield the ball. Not the pass he had in mind. Shaqiri. Can he find the right pass? Wonderful challenge, and a throw-in coming up.
Coming off the pitch, number 10, Neymar Jr. Coming onto the pitch, number 9, Richarlison.
And the danger is averted. Stefan. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. Richarlison. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Shaqiri. Steffen. And very adept at holding the ball up in this manner. That was perfectly timed, and it is going to be a corner. And now the delivery.